Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Dravida playthrough where, well, as you can see, we have expanded quite a bit. After my long, nasty war, we have a call for peace. We're at peace, so that's not really an issue. I've got a few inventions to spend, which I've been remiss doing, actually. So, yeah, let's spend some of these. Reinforcement speed, starting experience. I need to go through some of the Navy ones to get other things. Reducing the cost of roads, we're not doing that at the moment. Okay, some extra wrong culture happiness. I don't have any tyranny. Slave output seems good to me. National tax. Just burning through all these. There we go. We've got some disloyal provinces, unsurprisingly. Starving pops, I don't care. We need a governor here. We'll solve that. Bad research ratio and some prisoners abroad. But I don't care about most of that. There we go. And quite obviously all of these guys are just going to get... Oh, I don't want them to be that much on independent operations. Sorry, I want to make sure I don't bring my mercenaries back. They just need getting rid of. Okay, you can go there. You're a mercenary stack, so you can be disbanded. Wow, we were running quite a few mercenaries in that war. But that's better. Everything else should be coming home now. And building back up. Oh, who's this? It's a student power, a religious. So I want to give them a religious office. There we go. You can always potentially drop them off later on. Well, I definitely don't want that person there. Okay, that'll do for now. Right now, it's just building back up, guys, basically, every time here. It's all about just building ourselves back up into another lean fighting force. Let's extend my fort lines a bit. No. Why am I building them there? I'm not going to say anything, guys. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. up a bit. Here I want to be nice and strong. Rural popularity gain seems good to me. Basically, we're building up for the next war. Now that we control their capital, where has their capital fallen back to? And we want to start making some claims again. Basically, next time we want to just take a big chunk out of here. The thing we're having problems at the moment is the amount of territory we can take in one go isn't great. I could almost go straight back to war with them, but we would get a very big, you know, we'd lose quite a bit. I don't have the, oh wow, somebody's got dysentery. Let's seek treatment for that. You know, we would struggle if we just push, if we, you know, going back to war, because we'd lose a lot of stability. And I don't particularly want to be dealing with a civil war. Let's keep this fabrication of claims going as much as we can. These guys are going to be part of it because they do need to fall, and I need to break them away from Moria. And they'll say no, which would push us into a war. Oh, I don't think Moria can help them at the moment, can it? Hang on, let's just try. Yeah, Moria would join them, and it would probably give me a negative, but... yeah. I think if I threaten to take a city, that doesn't work that way. So I do think Moria can join, can be pulled in, but I don't think it works in quite the same way. But I could be completely wrong. Let's check. Oh yeah, shock action is definitely their best one with the elephants. Because I would love to gobble them up. Especially as we start dealing with a lot of this impassable terrain. Most of the barbarian... yeah. We've got rid of a lot of those barbarian strongholds. By upping... I know there's still one here. You get rid of them by building up the civilization around them. I'm going to build a fortress there, actually. Oh no, I can't. I'm going to build a fortress there, just to contain any barbarians. Yeah, that'll do. I don't necessarily want to go to war straight away, but there's lots of mercs I can definitely afford, so... let's see what happens. So we are instantly at war. And Moria has rejoined. Oh, that's actually beautiful. Sorry, I actually really like that because it gives me a great excuse to go straight back to all of Moria. I do need to watch these guys. But as far as I'm concerned, that is only good. Now, the only worry is if they push down through there, but we should be able to be aggressive enough here that that's not going to be too much of a problem. I thought it was a 31k stack there, that worried me. Okay, that is a little worrying. There's not much I can do about that at the moment. You can start heading around up there, actually. Damn it, I wish I hadn't dropped all my mercs. You can head up that way. You can go hit their capital. You can start carpet sieging down here. You can go help. The 50k merc stack we've got there is going to be very helpful, so you can go have some fun playing there. It's only with 11, that's good. That's going to be our first victory here. It's going to be our second victory. And we just need to take there to start ticking the war score as well, which is really nice. Yeah. We're going to head over to deal with that with those two stacks. Basically, this is just going to be a matter, same sort of thing as before. Once we've managed to push forwards, we'll be in a very solid position. These guys are going to get gobbled up this time completely. And I am inevitably going to lose a few little bits and pieces. The 50k stack is taking huge attrition. I probably shouldn't have picked up the 50k stack, but you live and learn. I'm not going to pull this army out too far. This army will actually stay back and recoup because they're probably going to build some stuff up there. Wait for my 17k stack. May as well hold there where we've got the defensive advantage at least. Wow, their territory is just disintegrating. Maybe doing this straight away was not the best idea, but I didn't want to wait. That's mine. Why am I sending him into my territory? Let's go recap that one. Go. Get your butt straight there, please. I'm probably going to lose that battle, actually. There you go. Second we've dealt with them, we're going to be pushing the other way. He wants something. Vahada Rihanna. Swap the other person I put into high office out and put the other guy in. Very trolley of me, but... yeah, we've lost there now, so we do need to push out that way as soon as we can. We're going to lose that battle, annoyingly. But we were a bit out of place there. But we've already won this war, to be fair. You guys can go on independent operations just to start dealing with there. So they capped there, then left. That does seem a little odd to me. Let's start pushing out here and engaging them. They're locked in, that's perfect. Let's up our pop growth a bit. Yeah, let's get it, friend. Oh, they've got even more coming in here, so it's going to be a bit closer, but I hope we can manage it. Yeah, we've got that, and now we just want to be aggressively push out. In fact, they're already coming back in. Let's make sure we're being nice and aggressive here. There's going to be quite a bit of independent operations going on again soon, while we carpet that territory. Because to be fair, these guys had the bigger armies. Oh, and if we catch them... start trying to cap And you can push up into there. Right, pull out. I don't want them getting engaged straight away. You guys need to move down here, but you need to be careful. You can head up here. I know. I got rid of the mercs and then I ended up rehiring them anyway. Damn! That's fine, they'll run before they take many losses. More independent operations there. Now what I probably want to do is eventually hold this war on long enough so I can sue for peace with these guys separately. Because then I can hit Moria far more. Okay, you're no point in you being there. You can pull back. Ooh, somebody's been hiring mercs. We've got enough heading down this way to deal with them. In fact, you two can head there. Okay, we are spending a bit of money now, but that will drop off as attrition takes hold. So they're pushing through here. I want to be a bit careful. Hit them. I do not want to let them escape. I want to batter them as quickly as I can. No, you can stay on independent operations there. Oh god. Low morale unit went in first, but it battered, you know, it took the edge off them at least. And slowed them leaving so my other armies can get in. Ooh, wow, they managed to bring a big stack in over there. Throwing everything at that battle there. You guys can all independent operations again. If we can get enough in here, we can hold there. It's just getting them in time. Let's give ourselves the extra discipline for now. Ah, they're going to block me. We've got a big stack coming in from here, which will help. Even though they're low morale, the sheer numbers should help us. Let's gain 1,000 gold. Some more mercenaries. And independent operations again for all of you guys. What's going on down here? Right, let's chase. We are relying quite heavily on mercs here, but you know, we can soak it. We need to take that back. This war is going heavily in our favour again. I almost feel bad for Dravida, sorry for Moria at this point, because we really have cut apart their main. They were ascendant, but now we are just cutting through their main territories. If we catch them, that's what we want. Then all of these guys can be put on auto to splurg up there. Oh, it's a 24k stack. I do need to pay a bit of attention to that. Oh, I don't want you back there. See, we're just recapping that bit we lost earlier. Needless to say, I think this has been a fairly solid war, and by treachery, to be fair, we gained here quite easily. There's no point in accepting peace yet. I don't think they were actually offering us. Because we're going over 100 war score already there. So let's leave it at that, and we're going to push until they accept it. I want him to push through there. They're doing nicely there. Why are you leaving that place? You can push up to try and support there. If you get there in time. Yeah, no, I want to forcibly push some through into here then. We might win. I think we're definitely winning there. I say that. Wow. Morale-wise, oh no, it's gone. It's fine. I was going to say, morale-wise to start with, we were struggling, but number-wise, we are winning. You can push up into here. Random floating circle. Aliens. Needless to say, while we've got a lot of mercs, this is quite an expensive war for us. We are kicking butt now. With a few initial minor setbacks, but we are eating into their territory. The mountainous territory is something we're going to need to take longer. And let's look what we need for the decision. Because this is what we want to try and get done before the end. Oh, where are decisions? So I don't actually need to go into those mountains at all, but I do need to take all of this territory back here. So we'll think about that when we're actually suing for peace. But suing for peace doesn't actually go up into those mountains for me, so... So that would be an odd one, because we'll kind of stick out a bit, but we're taking a lot of good heartland territory. I'm leaving a lot of this, but I'm hoping some of these guys will start eating into them in the mountains as well. You know what, you can just be put on independent operations as well. One day I'll even invest in fleets. Today is not that day. Let's speed up time a bit while we carpet them. So basically we did cheese a bit to get this war going, but ooh. Yeah, we'll catch them easily enough. I think my excessive amount of elephants in my mercenary army there is helping. Don't tell anybody there's... Oh, look at that city. Oh my god. I think we have a few slaves. Let's build a few more, that's not good actually. Oh my god, we've taken so many things, we've actually changed its culture. Because of all the slaves. Oops. Yeah. I don't care about the other religions just now. Make sure these guys are all on independent operations. Ooh, 17k stat coming in. Independent operations does mean they do go hunting, so that's not necessarily a bad thing, though I may want to start dropping off a merc stack or two soon. They would actually accept this at this point. Okay. So that was a nice bit of extra conquest for us. Merc stacks, disband, please. I can't disband them when they're locked into a move. My own armies should start heading home relatively quickly. But needless to say, I need to build more fortresses. That'll do. So we gained a big chunk there. Oh wow, we didn't actually take all of their territory. Ah! Oops. Well, we'll just swallow them up next time. Oh, we do still have some mercs. A lot of mercs still, which I hadn't noticed, just because I'd unautomated them so they didn't appear in the same place. Whoops! I may have just skint us by hiring all those mercs, so, you know. We'll fix that shortly. I don't actually want them all pulling too far back into my territory, so we're not going to completely let them just do what they want, because they will just disappear right back here. So we are running a fairly nasty deficit at the moment, and that's not too bad. I'm quite happy with how we've been expanding here. Again, we're going to need to spend some time to actually build up this time before our next push. I probably should have taken some of the territories here, but they automatically fall to us every time we declare war, so I can pick them up as I want. To be fair, once we get up here, because if I turn off impassable terrain, you can see actually I don't have anywhere near as much as it looks like I need to capture, because these little places can be left. We just need to chomp our way up and through here. I mean, there's still quite a bit to capture, but it's not as bad as it looks, so I should be able to do that, I hope. I can't remember the date the game ends. We may well be quite close, actually, so I think maybe, I don't know. I can't remember the date. But we are definitely huge. Let's look at the rest of it. Phrygia has rebuilt from being non-existent Egypt's growing again, but it has taken some losses to Phrygia. Rome has become actually grown a bit. They were pretty much gone at one point. Armorica is doing. Britain has once again changed. Again. Some big things appearing there. Carthage is properly powerful as well. But it is fighting Rome there. So they are vying for power. Thrace is pretty much gone. Macedon is reasonable. The Seleucids are slowly rebuilding their territory, but suffering in their war. Bactria there. Bactria. It's Bactria holding territory I'm going to need, actually. Almost. I may end up having to have a little bit of war with Bactria at some point. I love the fact I forgot one of their territory. I left one bit of territory for them. Oops, never mind. Anyway, guys, this is where we're going to leave this one. So next time, well, you know what it's going to be. It's going to be rinse and repeat. Build up, go to war again, batter their armies, and automate everything. Just to chomp into territory. You know, we're going to try and close up this gap, work our way along here. Well, it's basically once we've taken this gap, because if we look at the population map mode, you know, we've got all the major pop centres. You know, there is population here, but they are going to be struggling massively. And if we then look at, I don't want to look at that. That's horrible. Even supply, you could begin to tell it's worse up there. And civilization, they are quite civilized, but comparatively, you know, we've got their main chunks of territory. They don't like us. Ooh, have we? Yay, we can actually speak to. We can speak to people. Yay! So we have other people we can actually speak to now. Though for some reason I can't speak to the Seleucids, even though they appear to be closer than some of these guys up here. And as we push, we'll get more and more and more. Anyway, guys, as I said, that is where we're leaving it. So thank you for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. And please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. Thank you very much for watching, guys.